Hey everybody, it's a beautiful sunny day here today. We're gonna have a nice little flow to get your body moving and your breath flowing. So get on your mat and let's get started. Say hi to me. So I invite you to get some padding for under your bum today. We'll probably use it under our knees a little bit as we work through our flow. It's gonna be about 10 to 15 minutes. It's going to feel really nice, hopefully, in your body, and it's going to help get some movement and mindfulness into you today. Place your hands on your body so you can start to feel your breath. I invite you to close your eyes. And start to tune in to yourself and tune out from everything around you. Let your breath flow in and out. Imagining it like waves flowing up and down the beach. A nice flow. As you tune into yourself here, begin to notice your alignment, which means notice if your spine is a little twisted, and take the opportunity to bring it back to center. Notice if you're hunched, if you're clenching your teeth, take this opportunity to release what you can release, to let it all go. This is a good practice in stillness. Some of us have very busy bodies. We need to be moving and fidgeting all the time to kind of keep ourselves in this space. And taking this time to take deep breaths, to allow our bodies some moments of stillness, can be very refreshing. Inhale to bat the eyes open. Reach your arms up and overhead. Bring them together. Hands to heart. Come to our hands and knees for some cat-cow. Feel free to use some padding under your knees. And you can also fold your mat or use any kind of support here. Top of your feet pressing into your mat. Knees over hips, shoulders over wrists. All of your fingers spread wide, wide, wide. Drop your belly with your inhale to look up into cow. Exhale, cat. breath and begin to make this a wandering movement. You can come all the way back into child's pose. Come forward, stretching out the wrists. Move side to side. This is about finding what feels good in your body, and that's part of this tuning in, part of this awareness of the self. So don't just follow what you see me doing, because that might not be what your body is telling you it needs. If you come back into this child's pose and this is what your body needs, you can feel free to stay here. It's that allowance. That sense of playfulness. Bring your toes together, your knees as wide as the yoga mat. A wide-legged child's pose. Let your head hang low here. If your forehead can't quite reach the ground, that's okay. This is where you can bring in your block or a cushion, something to give you a little support to take the pressure off your neck here. It's also a nice little forehead massage, the third eye, awakening that intuition. Expand through your body here. Opening up through the back. With your next inhale, rolling it forward, back to tabletop. Curl your toes under this time, and we'll come up to downward dog. Pedal it out here. We haven't done a lot of downward dog in our series this month, so really enjoy this moment. All your fingers spread and pressing into the ground. Your elbow creases pointing forward. Your shoulders away from the ears. And just take your dog for a little walk. Keep breathing. And then find some stillness. You can come out of this anytime if it's too much on your wrists. And take some baby steps and come into forward fold. And widen your legs all the way wide as you come into a wide-legged forward fold. And I did this just by heel toeing, which is literally going heel toe, thumb all the way out. And this is another place, if you can't quite reach the ground, to grab your two blocks and use them to bring the ground up to you. And you can use them in so many different ways, depending on where you are in your practice. right? So the idea here is you don't want to just be hanging. It's a lot of pressure here in the inside of your legs. We just want to take it nice and easy. Bring the ground up to us, wherever we are today. So driving out through the nice edge of the outside of your foot. A lot of power and strength in the outside of the legs. Let your head hang here. A little bit of awareness in your belly. So picking up your belly to your spine. And just breathe. If having your head below your heart is difficult, you can make this a half lift. So just keeping your spine straight, looking straight down. And we'll just take a few breaths. If you need to add a little bit of movement here, you can. And heel toe, all the way back up to forward fold. Inhale, exhale, let yourself hang. Clasp your opposite elbows. Fingers to the ground. We'll come into a squat. Slow down to a squat. And then if you're at the front of your mat, you're in the perfect position. If you're a little bit further back like me, bring yourself forward just a step. And we're going to roll it back. Now if you have some back pain here, this might not be accessible to you, but just watch first. And then you can choose how you're going to get down to Savasana. So I'm going to put my arms in front of me, Charlie's Angel style. Come back onto my bottom and roll all the way back. And now I'm in Savasana. So if that's a little bit too aggressive for you, you can just use your hands to support yourself. So come back onto your bum. And lie down slowly onto your back. Come here into your Savasana. Letting everything go. Maybe you need a little wiggle. Take the movements that you need. Maybe a little windshield wiper legs. But ultimately, after you make those adjustments and those movements, you're invited to come into a place of stillness, of support from the ground beneath you, of full release of tension. And you're invited to close your eyes. And come back to that ocean breath. That steady in and steady out. Tuning in, noticing or even here lying down, you're probably holding tension in your shoulders, in your jaw. And just finding that release. And today, you can connect with yourself by finding a mantra, something that will get you through today. I am supported. I am safe. I am valuable. I am loved. Something that comes to you, something positive. And bring your hands together, first at your heart, then at your third eye, which is this place on your forehead. I hope you have a great day. Namaste.